I keep thinking about how to wrap up this year as effectively as possible while simultaneously planning for next year. So that's one of the problems I'm working on right now. And I kept all year long, I've tried to impress upon you, among other things, the need for you to be a problem finder and then provide solutions. But the more I read, the more it seems to be a highly sought after skill to be a problem finder, because it's easier to solve a known problem than to discover something that needs to be done that could change things. And you guys know that I'm driven by what I believe is an absolutely critical need to transform our education system. And if you don't think so, you haven't been paying attention to the world. I know you've heard about virtual reality, and you probably heard about augmented reality, but have you heard of mixed reality? And what's coming down the pike? Magic Leap is quietly leading the way. They haven't released prototypes. You've got lots of different Oculus Rift, and you've got Google coming out with cardboard and the tilt pen. I mean, fabulous stuff. But I don't think you even realize how much this is going to change things. And little things like self-driving vehicles. In Europe, they had a truck drive across Europe without a driver. Yeah. 75% of the cost of transporting goods in trucks is the cost of the human behind the wheel. The human who can only drive 8 hours a day. Self-driving vehicle can drive 24 hours a day with just stops for fuel and servicing. I wonder if business will be open to the notion of the self-driving vehicle. Wonder how many jobs are going to be lost. Elon Musk and a few other individuals just started the open AI movement. They have poached the world's best brains in artificial intelligence from companies from Google and Microsoft and Facebook who are working furiously on AI, and we're offering bonuses like the NFL does to these guys to keep them. But the vision of turning artificial intelligence into an open source project was just too good for these geniuses to pass up. You need to think about your tomorrow, and you need to think about looking at your career a little differently. You need to be a problem finder. Okay, these are two pretty cool quotes that will play into next year, and they have nothing to do with education. The idea that you're trying to solve a problem like I am with education, and you only look at education, well, that's crazy, because the answers are found in myriad of different directions. You have to be willing to continue to look, to seek, and try to connect things that other people aren't connecting. Make yourself valuable to the world. It's going to be necessary for a good life tomorrow. It's not enough just to have skills. Providing a service. That's going to be tough to go away, right? Well, I was talking to an entrepreneur over the weekend at my brother-in-law's, and this guy's pretty well connected, and he was talking about the healthcare industry being automated in Asia and Europe, not in the U.S. yet, but the introduction of automated healthcare, getting rid of lots of the workers. Oh, you can't do that. Do not underestimate tomorrow. You need to prepare yourself in ways that you haven't thought of. Okay, So on to today. We got winners, first and second choice. Both of these need to be refined. Congratulations to both of you. We got deadlines tomorrow for the grad night and Sonoma State shirts. We still have. You want to solve a problem? I need examples, visual examples of the elements and principles in color theory. I need those. So if you're cutting out baseball players or drawing cars or making little cartoons that have nothing to do with anything, I think you need to take what you're doing and solve a problem. And that problem is you as well as me. Because unless you use these days efficiently, I'm going to outsource your grade. Look, I want everybody in this room to get an A. I do. But you have freedom with responsibility. And your deeds are going to tell me how you chose to use that freedom. Be bold. Use that freedom wisely.